Oh my God. Finally. It's been a good amount of time. Last time I had this, I was a broken man. I lost everything. I had everything taken from me. And I made a plan. I would come back vicious. I would come back as somebody I've never been before. And that somebody is me. I'm still the same old outcast, but you'll never see me like that again. A couple things I have to get out of the way first. To the referee, I did hurt. I apologize. It's not you, it's me. You really do gotta learn to respect boundaries, though. I did say let go of me, and you did not let go of me, so that happens. But at the end of the day, I do have to thank you, because hitting you was the best thing I ever did for me. That got me suspended for 6 weeks. And while I hated every second that I wasn't here taking what's mine, even the devil needs time alone. And I had mine. And I came back. And what do you know? Good old boy, young gun Tommy Calloway, decided to put himself where he didn't belong. So I put myself right in that same spot. But this isn't about him, this is about me, the best Southern States champion this company has ever had. And I will remain that way forevermore.
Our next match is a CCW Tag Team Championship. Introducing hosts, the challengers, from the Brotherhood, and escorted out by Chris Turner, the team of Brian Adam and Shooter McGee.
Well, now we know, coming in to Stampede 35, we had no idea who would represent the Brotherhood in tonight's CCW Tag Team Championship match. But it will be Brian Adam and Shooter McGee.
I think we gotta also include the other two members that are coming out here. Rage.
And we don't want any. We don't want any.
I don't want another broken neck.
We don't want any.
No, you don't do it to Jimmy. Jimmy didn't help me. He's a bad family member. Oh, come on.
Brian Adam used to be such a fan favorite, now despised by everybody in the standing room only crowd. And I have to, unfortunately, issue an apology to Brian Adam. Recently, during one of his matches, I pointed out that he is a former ruler of the ring. He wants me to also mention that he is a multi-time Southern States champion, and he told me that if I didn't mention that, he would hit me so hard I saw straight and would no longer be four eyes. Amongst some other horrible things that I can't repeat on air.
Yeah, too bad there's kids here. It probably was funny. But Shooter McGee, Brian Adams representing the Brotherhood in this tag team match.
Shooter McGee, a tag team specialist, also numerous time tag team champion here in CCW.
Yep, 54 years of experience.
How do you do, fellow kids? Miles, Blackwell, Savion. I'll be honest, when these two first teamed up, I wasn't sure how it would work out, but these two quickly gelled as tag team champions.
You know what? Miles took that microphone from me, and I wasn't even ready in that match. I hope they lose. Savion, he's a good dude.
Miles, Blackwell, Savion, your current CCW tag team champions. We're just now finding out who their challenges are, just like the rest of us.
Anytime you face the Brotherhood, it's not just the two guys in the ring. You got to remember, there are members on the outside.
And there's even more members who can make their presence known at any point as well. Crowd firmly behind the current CCW champions. This title match is underway. Jimmy Rosendorf and Mr. A.O.K. Aaron McKay. And I think we're all ready for this match except Brian Adam continuing his stretching routine.
You know, if I got to stretch out during that battle royal, I could have won. And have to sit here next to you, and I could have enjoyed the $10,000.
Well, I do think you may have set a record tonight, Battle Royal. Quickest elimination.
At least I'm known for something, all right?
I think Brian Adams known for how much he loves himself. And how much he just despises everybody in this building who's not the Brotherhood.
Savion realizing the size difference, he may have to, rethink his game plan.
Brian Adam taking a swipe at Blackwell here. Blackwell, the violent gentleman known to lose his temper from time to time, has to keep focused tonight. Savion, the quickest man in this match, going against the most powerful. Size versus speed, which will come out on top? The Savion also with an amateur wrestling background, but there is the power of Brian Adam. And there's the speed of Savion.
Are we going to see a tap out early in the match?
Yeah, Miles Blackwell saying you can tell we've been working together. It's quite obvious these two have been putting in the work.
And we did call their last match, so yes, we have seen y'all work together.
Brian Adam reaching up but not quite able to reach Shooter McGee. And Savion showing off his amateur wrestling ability. Firmly in control over Brian Adam.
I thought that Savion was going to have to rethink his game plan. It looks like Brian Adams has to do the rethinking.
Oh, but nearly stole the championship there. Well, as you said, Brian Adam coming into this match cocky and confident. May have been overlooking the smaller Savion. But Savion has controlled almost the entirety of the match so far. And then as soon as I say that, Adam with the tree trunk legs wrapped around the throat. Oh! I think Brian Adam, love of his life, might be Brian Adam.
Savion taking that clothesline hard. Like you said, he may have tree trunk legs, he got tree trunk arms as well. But again, Savion too quick.
Adam trying to pick the leg, find a way out. Savion able to pick the leg, sending Adam face first into the canvas. Chris Turner not liking what he's seeing at ringside.
They already lost one title, but the Brotherhood knows that you have a tag team titles on the line. And the crowd clearly does not like Bryan Adams here.
Yeah, don't let Bryan Adams know I said this, but I agree with the crowd. And Savion feeling the sting of the canvas shooting up his spine now, but still able to kick out and keep the gold around their waists. Savion looking to possibly pick up the pace here. And finally getting our first look at Miles Blackwell tonight with the European uppercut.
And a drop kick.
Now an elbow drop. A nice tag team combination from the champions was nearly enough to retain the gold. Now Blackwell, shot after shot after shot.
Whipping him into the corner. And a nice uppercut.
Looking back in anger and takes Adam head off with the lariat. But Shooter McGee right there to break up the pin attempt. Blackwell don't usually see a conventional suplex out of him, hooking the leg. But still Adam staying alive. Savion looking to fly. Double axe handle across the elbow region of Bryan Adam.
As strong as Bryan Adams could be, he has to be tired. Never mind, I say that, and then he pulls that out.
And now, Savion in the wrong part of town.
Shooter McGee in after the tag. Miles has to watch out.
Now the Brotherhood taking advantage of the situation as always.
Ref, you need to turn around.
That was not A-okay.
No, you know what? Don't use my saying. You didn't help me out before.
I thought that was the sponsored mention of the match.
Oh, there you go. You can say it that way.
Savion might not be speaking for a while, hitting his throat, driven across these steel cables that are used as ring ropes.
Speaking, and he might have a hard time breathing.
Shooter McGee wrestles at a methodical pace, hooking the leg. Blackwell looking to break up the pinfall. McGee tried to move. Blackwell nearly hit his own partner there. And now it's McGee in the corner he doesn't want to be in.
Ooh.
A thud.
Oh.
Each chop harder than the last. Now each European uppercut harder than the last. McGee, though, exploding out of the corner with the clothesline.
And an elbow to the back of the neck. I don't know if those chops did anything to Shooter besides, make him angrier.
I didn't think it was any possible to make Shooter any angrier than he usually is. Hooks both legs this time, but Blackwell kicks out at 2.
Still not enough. Tag made. Bryan Adams now in the ring.
The Brotherhood cutting the ring in half.
Bryan Adams taunting Savion.
Keeping Blackwell just out of the reach of the tag.
Seems like this is the favorite chant of the crowd here.
I like the ring to it. But I think this chant might just be angering Bryan Adams, taking his frustration out on the CCW Tag Team Champion.
And this might be a good way for Savion and Miles to take over.
Muscling! Blackwell up and over. There is the power of Bryan Adams, and nearly enough to capture the CCW gold.
Now we got Shooter back in the ring. The tag team maneuvers of the Brotherhood are definitely painful. And this may mean Miles might have to stay down for the pin.
Savion there to keep the match alive.
And that could have been it. That was a smart move from Savion. And more taunting from the Brotherhood to Savion.
And I think this is where the surprise entrant of the Brotherhood is coming into their advantage. Savion and Blackwell didn't know who to prepare for, and you can't prepare for Chris Turner getting himself involved.
Oh, and again, the ref being distracted. I gotta say, I feel for Savion, but like I said, Miles stole that microphone from me and kind of deserves this. Blow for blow.
Blackwell using his hard head to his advantage. And putting Shooter McGee to sleep, but
that took it out of him as well.
Was that Miles Blackwell's last gasp?
Both Miles and Shooter on the opposite ends of the ring. Can they make it to their tag team partner?
Whoever gets the tag first, you have to think their team has the advantage. But both men struggling.
The ref is at 4 now. They have another 5 now to get to their partner. Miles is definitely struggling. Shooter, I don't know if his eye is getting worse. But make sure he goes to the right corner.
Referee up to a count of 8 now. Now both men making the tag.
Savion coming in hot. After all that taunting. But Bryan slamming him down to the mat. Still a 2 count. I don't know, you can't put Savion away. I think this crowd is right.
Savion able to escape several attempts, but gets dropped throat first.
He might need a neck brace too.
What does Bryan Adams have in mind here? Savion catches himself.
I don't think Bryan realizes it.
Bryan Adams trying to escape.
Cross body. Shooter almost had to make that save.
But Savion with the pump fake worked out in his favor.
Uh-oh, we got Rage on the apron now.
Looking for the clean cut, but Savion got sent into Blackwell, spills to the floor. Oh, no!
And a low blow. Could this be it?
Now the stunner. No, no, no. Hooks the leg, and the Brotherhood steal the tag team titles.
They lost one title and they gained a couple more. Listen, like I said, I'm not a fan of Miles because he took the mic away from me, but That was not a good way to lose the titles. Definitely not a clean way.
A disappointing end to what was a classic CCW tag team title match. The numbers game of the Brotherhood.
Still looks like no matter what title Brian is holding right now, the crowd is not on his side.